Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It is Tiffany or Texture Love, and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today, as you can tell from the title, I am going to be talking about alternative ways to cleanse your hair without stripping it in the wintertime. First things first, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Go ahead and join the Texture Love crew. Click the subscribe button. Welcome to my channel. Join the crew. Click the notification bell so that you know when I upload another video and you don't miss out. This year I have so much amazing content and amazing information that I want to share with you guys, and so I want you to be able to make sure that you get all of it. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, go ahead and click the notification bell, join the Texture Love crew. You can follow me here on social media. I'll put it up on the screen. Instagram, Texture Love 16, Facebook, Texture Love Always, Pinterest, Texture Love Here. That's where you can find me. I post all the time on Instagram and also on Pinterest, and I'm always into giving you helpful, practical tips for your healthy hair journey. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I'm super excited to bring it to you because I know a lot of naturals, whether you've been natural for a couple of years or whether you are newly natural, a lot of naturals are afraid of shampoo. You don't like the dry, stripping feeling that shampoo gives you after you use it, even if it is sulfate free. And a lot of naturals are really, still into co-washing. And to be very honest with you, co-washing is something that you can do midweek as a midweek refresher or midweek cleanse, but co-washing should never be something that you do to completely replace the use of shampoo or a cleanser in your hair care regimen. Scalp is literally skin. It's literally skin. So just like how you would wash your skin when you take a bath or a shower and moisturize and hydrate your skin, you have got to do the same thing with your scalp. And it is a myth that dirty hair grows faster. That's not true. You might see length retention when you don't wash your hair for a long period of time because your hair is literally just like growing undisturbed. But trust me, your scalp is screaming out for help and redemption when you don't wash it, especially if you use a lot of butters or oils, or if you use a lot of creams or a lot of mousse. A lot of products on your hair does need to be removed, and co-washing, even if it claims to be like a gentle cleansing co-wash, it is not sufficient, to be using that consistently in your routine without periodically using a stronger cleanser. So for those of you who are looking for alternatives where, especially since it's wintertime, you do not want your hair to get dry, you do not want your hair to feel like squeaky clean, but you still, want it to be clean, this is the video for you. So I am going to link up above in the cards and also in the description box a video that I did last year where I shared with you guys that I am changing up my hair care regimen. I've been doing 1 week with a sulfate-free shampoo, full wash day with deep conditioner, all of that. And the next week I clay wash. And I really used to use clay only to pre-poo, but I started using it to pre-poo and also to cleanse my hair every other week because I really started to notice that clay is excellent for helping keep my scalp balanced and healthy. It's excellent for retaining moisture in my hair. Clay also really helps to keep my curl pattern intact. And I did notice that clay did help with reducing my shedding in addition to tea rinsing. So there were just a lot of different reasons why I started using clay a lot more heavily in my rotation. And this is another reason why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like a lot of you who, don't want to use shampoo, you still definitely need a cleanser, and clay is the perfect shampoo replacement that gives you that moisture balance and that really helps to preserve the integrity of your natural hair, no matter your hair type, no matter your curl pattern, none of that. Clay is perfect for anyone to use because it's literally an Ayurvedic mud that occurs naturally in the earth. So you can't go wrong with it. first, how I use it as a cleanser. The first brand that I really enjoy, I've been using them for several years, is Chocolate Kinks and Kurls. Chocolate Kinks and Kurls is an online brand. You can find them on their website, www.chocolatekinksandkurls.com. All of this information is going to be in the description box, so please check the description box for everything. I actually have a code for this brand too, so I'm gonna put it up on the screen as I'm talking, and it's also going to be in the description box. But clay is awesome. So with Chocolate Kinks and Kurls, she actually came out with, it was bentonite clay, then she had a Rasool clay. Those are the two clays that she had first, her clay washes, and I fell in love with the Rasool. I like all of her clays. I've tried every single one she's ever made. The Rasool I really liked because it was extremely creamy, it was extremely cleansing, but it also left my hair super soft and hydrated all at the same time. I would use the Rasool clay and then I felt like I could skip deep conditioning. I didn't even need to add regular conditioner, deep conditioner, none of that. My hair was soft, my hair was clean, my scalp was clean, and my curls were just popping. So I really like her Rasool clay. Then she started coming out with different clays, and these are like two that I have in my hands. But these clays, the highlights of these is that they are pre-mixed. So this is very easy and not messy at all because you do not have to mix any powders. You don't have to mix these clays with anything. They come already mixed. I'm going to show you. One of my favorites is this red clay and hibiscus. This packs the power of hibiscus as well as red Moroccan clay in a jar. Hibiscus is excellent for reducing shedding, for strengthening your roots, for improving elasticity, and the red Moroccan clay is great for conditioning. It's great for strengthening your roots and also reducing shedding and helping you retain length. And specifically on this particular bottle, it tells you on the jar like what it's good for. This one says detox, elasticity booster, and length retention. Definitely one of my favorites. You can see the color, you can see how creamy this is. This is exactly how the clays come. It's already mixed, you don't have to worry about it. So I definitely like using this because this is exactly like how the clay should be. You don't have to, do anything else to it. You just apply it to damp hair, apply it to your hair all over your scalp, let it sit for a while, and then rinse. And literally, when I tell you, your hair feels like you have washed and deep conditioned your hair all at the same time, this is definitely one for you. Another one that she has is a Terra Black Clay and Maki Berry Clay Wash. This is a little bit of a stronger cleanser. And I also like this one because when I want like a deeper cleanse, something, if I have like a lot of buildup, this is actually very good for that, and also leaves my curls like popping. My hair feels great. There are the Rasool one that I talked about. I don't have an actual jar of that, so I'll put a picture up here so you can see it. Also the Aloha Rose Pink Clay. That one is great for your scalp. I'll also leave that up here. But clays that are ready-made, you don't have to do anything to it, not messy at all, definitely recommend these. This is what I would recommend to cleanse your hair with. You definitely can use clay as a cleanser. The reason why clay works so well, clay is literally mud, right? So it's literally a form of dirt from the earth. It also has to do with the charge, right? So you have negatively and positively charged things that are in your products, or in a certain state. Your hair can be negatively or positively charged depending on if it's wet, depending on if it's dry, depending on if it has product in it. Any type of clay that you use has a specific charge on it. It will bind to other charged things and like literally make, how do I want to say this? It'll like make a partnership, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. It basically partners, this clay, any type of clay that you use, partners with any type of dirt buildup or anything else that's on your scalp and on your hair. And when you go to rinse your hair and rinse the clay out, it takes all the yucky, gunky, buildup, dirt, all that type of stuff, dry, flaky scalp. It takes all of that with it and rinses it away. Another one that I like to use, this is a recent one that I've added to my edition, is the 24 karat gold clay wash, their Ayurvedic blend. Again, a blend of kaolin, bentonite, rasul clays. This one is in powder form, so I do tend to mix this with my high maintenance hair tea. If you are part of the Texture Love crew here on YouTube and on Instagram, you know that I use high maintenance hair tea. I drink it, I use it in my hair, I do everything with it for hair growth. It works very well. And she has recently come out with a clay wash, so I mix this with aloe vera juice and with the high maintenance hair tea until it becomes a paste. I then put it all over my damp hair, and then I let it sit for a while, and then I actually put conditioner in my hair and let it kind of rinse out. The reason I do that is because this is powdery. The conditioner, when I add conditioner on top after I've let it sit in my hair for a while, the conditioner allows it to kind of come out so that I'm not left with bits and pieces of clay still in my hair. So this is another great, and if you look like at the bottom of the bag, it says conventional shampoo replacement. So the first way that clay can be very beneficial for your hair care routine in the winter, use it as a cleanser. You want to apply it directly to your scalp and along the length of your hair. Let it sit on your hair for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and then thoroughly rinse with warm water just to get all of the clay and all the bits and pieces out, and then move on to either your conditioning step or styling, because a lot of these clays, they leave your hair feeling very soft and conditioned so that you don't, even feel like you need to use a deep conditioner. Now, because we're talking about retaining moisture, you probably do want to follow up with a deep conditioner. I would suggest that. That's what I do. I do my clay wash, and then right after that, I follow up with a deep conditioner. So first, I'm just going to show you this Naturally United Curls Thirst Trap. This is a bentonite clay-based deep conditioner. It also has water as a primary ingredient, so it's very creamy. It's actually very loose, so I want to be careful, but it's very loose, very creamy, and it's very moisturizing. So literally, and it smells like strawberries. Literally, see how it's almost falling out of the jar right there? But this is what it looks like without spilling anything. That's what it looks like there. And it's really, really, really moisturizing. It's like dumping a whole bunch of like liquid moisture onto your hair. I really do like this one. Again, I will leave the information in the description box, and I do have a code for this. So it's TLove10. It'll be here on the screen as well. But this is a really great deep conditioner that's extremely moisturizing. So after you have cleansed your hair, you can always use your sulfate-free shampoo, get all that gunk and buildup off, or just kind of really get your hair really clean. This is extremely moisturizing, so you can follow up with this. Again, High Maintenance Hair Tea has come out with their Magic Crown Deep Treatment Mask with Dead Sea and Mud Minerals. So this is also like a mud-based deep conditioner, and I really also like this one. It's very softening to the hair. It does add a lot of moisture. This is what it looks like. It has more of like a lemongrass and like a tea tree scent, but that's what it looks like there. See that? You can also use a mud mask, so a literal deep conditioning mask. You can use that to kind of give your hair that moisture boost, because clay, it can do both. It can cleanse and it can condition. So definitely, if you're looking for something to replace your shampoo with and you still want your hair to be moisturized and not, dry, especially in the winter, clay is the way to go. Clay can do just about anything for your hair. It can detox, it can clarify, it can cleanse, it can condition. If you have hard water, I did do a lot of digging just to see if clay can remove hard water, like buildup and mineral deposits off of your hair, and it actually can. So definitely I would look into using powdered clay for that, because powdered clay, or the actual clay powder that you have to mix, those are generally stronger than the ones that are pre-mixed. The ones that are pre-mixed, like this one, they work very, very well to cleanse and condition, but this is extremely strong, and you can kind of water it down as you need. So you definitely, let me also tell you the type of clays that you want to look for and what they're best for. If you really want a very deep cleanse that is the closest to clarifying, you want to look for bentonite. So that Aztec healing clay, one of the reasons it's so clarifying and so strong, and it can even be drying for some skin types and hair types, is because it has bentonite clay. Bentonite is the heaviest of the clay types. In terms of the molecular structure and the weight of it, it's the heaviest kind. It is the most powerful type of clay out of all of the different types. If you're looking for something that's still cleansing but a little bit more conditioning, you want to go with Rasul. Rasul clay is a little bit finer in its molecular structure, so not as heavy and gritty as bentonite. But it still is very, very, very cleansing, but it does give a little bit of that moisture. And when you mix it with other things to make a paste, you'll also find that that paste is a lot more smooth and a lot softer. Next up, you have something like red clay, Moroccan red clay or Rasul clay. That one is also very cleansing, but also very conditioning. Rasul clay is great for reducing shedding. Rasul clay is great for scalp issues. All clays are great for scalp issues, but Rasul clay is a little bit more conditioning and is not as drying as bentonite, and it still is a little bit more conditioning than Rasul. But with the red clay, it also is packed with a lot of nutrients that help to fortify your strands. Another one that's very popular is a kaolin. Kaolin is the softest type of clay. That's why it's in a lot of facial care products, because it's very, very soft, very, very gentle, extremely conditioning, and great for your skin. So kaolin clay is another one that is a great alternative. All of these clays, again, I'll list everything in the description box. I don't want this video to be too long, but I strongly suggest that you go with clay, guys. Clay is excellent for moisturizing. Clay is excellent for conditioning. Clay is excellent for removing buildup from your hair and getting all of that product off. And you definitely want to be cleansing your hair on a regular basis. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Bye.